All right. There we go. Oh, we better mirror this. Oh, that stupid live stream fuel. the stupid whatever you not that way. The stupid hold on. Mirror video. The stupid whatever. Countdown clock is still up in there. All right, day 141. Here we go. We got like an hour. There's the bell. Church bell. Here we go, everybody. That whole hour because I gotta get back to work. Thorson, what up? Actually, I'm gonna start off left-handed, maybe today. Let's just do it. I gotta keep checking that app because yesterday, if you're here and you might remember, it actually shut off, which is crazy. It actually reset. All right, a little bit of left-handed today. Oh, salmon. Oh man, hey, what's up? I owe you 100. Let me get let's do 100. I don't think we've ever done 100 with Coda. What's up? So do all who live to see such time, but it is not for them to decide. I need to do 100. I don't think I've ever done a heart me set with the left hand, so this is the first for you, Salmon. Gonna watch how, I don't know, so I don't overdo it. All we can decide is what to do with the time that is given to us. That is so true. Hopefully we're always able to decide. Sometimes we can't. I guess some people can't, technically. Oh. Thanks for good popular. Guess what? That's about 60. Left-handed, first left-handed heart reset. Oh, Nikki, we're gonna have to switch hands. Coda, thanks for the bros. Oh. That was my first left-handed heart me set. Yo, how's it going today? Oh, Jacob, I'm not coming in to work tonight, everybody. I called off. I'm sick. I'm just kidding. No, I'll be there. Threw everyone for a loop for a second, right? No, and like after 2 days, I'm off to like the 21st. Oh, yo, all right, nice. Here we go. I'll be on here till about 6:15, and I'll still get there in time. I promise. I got like an hour to go from now. Promise I'll be there until. Maximilian, what's up? Wow, it's good to see everybody. It's just us. This app doesn't put us out there in a For You page. That's for sure. I tried everything. Let me do a set for Nikki. I even didn't upload for like 4 days. You know? People are like, just try it. Oh no! Well, I think a lot of us over the years have drank flies. I drank a bee one time. Luckily, it had drowned inside the drink and wasn't alive. Right, it was just coffee grounds. And then, you know what? The other thing, too, I don't, I just pretend that if it was a fly, like, it was probably just clean. It was a clean fly. Yeah. I mean, you just pretend it was. Just think to yourself it was clean, right? Like, what could it have possibly landed on? Just some. It was. It was like I thought it was a bee. It was landed on flowers. Yeah, right. A little bit of protein. Hmm. All right. I still owe Nikki a set of 100. I got like 2 weeks, more than 2 weeks off. It's just straight training. I think this app hates me. That's what I was gonna say. Johnny, what's up? See, it's just us. This app doesn't like us. So thanks for hanging out, for the support. Check it out. I even did the thing where like Woodland was saying, you take like 3 or 4 days off without any uploads. Nice. Oh, nice. Wait, 2 weeks? You mean like for 2 weeks off on purpose? Like for right, okay, tonsil removal. Yeah, I gotcha. I was gonna say that. I wonder how you pulled that off without something. Gotcha, the tonsils. So yeah, I mean, I didn't even upload anything for like 4 days. I took the whole day off. Nothing. No upload, no live stream. Did it help? No. It didn't. Oh, but that's alright. Whatever. So tomorrow morning, we might do the, I think what we're going to do, don't worry, Nick, and forget about you. We still got the 100 to do. Let me just figure this out here. What's good, yo? What's up, wife? Man, I hope you're feeling better. Maximilian, last week. Huh. That's pretty. Thanks for the. Thanks. Thanks for like. Wife left me. That sucks, Johnny. I hope you're feeling better. That's awesome about the bow. Traditionally, Mongolian draw. Mongolian. Oh man, lucky. In my book, I'd love to be able to. Mongolian is like the whole theme. I'd be all about. Is Alicia here? Yo, whoa, what's up? Hey, what's up? Hot soak, all right. Well, welcome everybody. Yo. All right, I owe 100 for Nikki. Oh. Is Talon here too? I saw them about to close. I will catch up and chat right after this. Yeah, in a way maybe, but for Boo Hurt, like a sword uppercut. If you're talking about this, where you know, a hit's a hit. I don't think it's as hard as one of these. Like a downward this way. You can just punch. I guess with your gauntlet. If you're going up like that, it might help to try and catch like under a part of the helmet where like a brim or something to cause some extra force. Opposite reaction. I'm gonna catch chat just happens to be flying by. I'm doing Nikki's pardon me set. Make sure this app is counting. It is. Because yesterday it didn't. It erased. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for being here, everybody. We gotta be getting close to 100. All right, I'm gonna catch up on chat. Woo! Bleeding is one of the most unique pains. What happened? Oh man, all right, I missed a lot. Just bought some medieval clothes for a party and going to. Oh yeah. Huh. So, if you need accessories like right away, thanks for likes. Accessories right away, you know, you'd probably a belt, probably out of anything. Trying to think. I mean, if you'd have to see the clothing, but almost all those long shirts, if you got like a tabard or tunic or something, a lot of times just a medieval belt, and you can get one. You know, even if you don't want to spend the money, a black belt with a buckle just to go around here. Main thing too is a lot of medieval clothes don't have pockets, so maybe a pouch or at least something big enough to hold your wallet in. Or like a Crown Royal bag to like just hang on there. I don't know. At Pensick, you know, for basic medieval clothes. A belt and a pouch. That's about it. Oh, that's a sword uppercut thing. Oh, geez. Power slapping your thumb with the string. It is the Elden Ring DLC. I wish I played the Elden Ring DNC. I guess a haymaker in sword fights is just like a good wild swing, I guess. I bet your thumb's messed up. Oh man, Cowboy, what up? Thanks for the share. You can't do toe stomps in Boohurt. They have a thing against stomping the foot. You can step on them, you know, by accident, I guess, you know. Not stomp. That's how you stomp, but you can maybe, like, if you're wrestling around, maybe, but you're actually doing something you're not supposed to do. Dylan, thanks for the follow. Like, you're also not allowed to, like, grab the Aventail and twist her head. You know, there's stuff like that. A lot of things that you can do. Thanks for the likes. Oh, man. You know that one time when I feel like the first time I went out to learn stuff about this, that the guy who was teaching me showed me a bunch of stuff, but he showed me what to do so that I don't do them. And the toe stomp, grabbing the Aventail were two of them. Thanks everybody for the likes. It's crazy. 2,000, 2.9 thousand. I gotta be at work. I got an hour to live stream. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. Here the best denial. The best pummel strikes, in my opinion, are so to the head. So you can actually do them in one league. In one league, there's pummel strikes. Another league, they don't allow them. Oh, there's a heart meat for Woodland. I was just gonna text. I guess I can just talk too. What's up, Woodland? So if you have a helmet with tons of padding, sometimes a pummel strike to the head isn't the best. One of my favorite pummel strikes, if you're grappling, is into the leg. What's up? What up, man? So you're aiming at their leg armor, especially kind of up top if you can. Whenever you're like wrestling around, you try and hit him in that gap. What's up? If you're long sword, a lot of times a pummel strike in the chest, I think, is better than the helmet. Helmets are so. Can I beat Nari? Probably not. I don't know. Maybe in armor. Definitely not in HEMA. as in like not being able to beat Nari and Hema. So we got like I'm gonna be off till the 21st. I'm just gonna be live streaming like crazy because why not? I will try to take breaks during the day. Like I don't want to conflict too much with What the World, Woodland. We'll see how it goes. But I plan on doing morning show in the morning because my daughter's gonna be at school. So during the weekdays, doing morning show. I might just have In Armor every day at noon or something like that. Like In Armor, because we got the tournament coming up next weekend. And I want to be totally ready. I'm going to show up and I'm going to be a machine. I'm on a 48-hour fast right now, by the way, everybody. I'm getting heavy. So here's the thing with jiu-jitsu. Like, you can do jiu-jitsu. Like, there's a whole thing about this sword fighting stuff. Is a lot of people do judo, a lot of people do jiu-jitsu, stuff like that. So, oh yeah, it's getting cold out here. It's that time of the year. I'm getting heavy, everybody, so I'm on a 48-hour fast. I started before I went to bed this morning. I got off work so late. I just came home and went to bed. Woodland, I think you were did you stream yesterday, like, or not today, or today, this morning at 4, 5, 6? What time did I even get on? 7 or 8? I don't even know. I just remember I think I got off work and I looked and you were streaming at like 8 a.m. or something. A lot of people go with judo. A lot of people go with like BJJ. The main thing in armor is getting someone on the ground easily. A lot of times it's those are two that I know are sort of the pop. Oh, I didn't even see. Were you on it like 7 a.m.? Did I miss it? Did you take a break in the middle? I didn't even realize you're on so early. Or I think you texted me that earlier or something. I don't know. But I was just sitting there working, listening to music. I didn't even... I was looking to see if anyone was on for hours. No one was on. So I just sat there. I had YouTube open. I was listening to... Well, you know that group Sun. Remember that I sent that link. That drone metal stuff for like hours. Charting, doing stuff. Well... Yeah, metal is, but if you think about it, like, so here, if you have most gloves, most gauntlets are metal, right? And gauntlets are all metal. Catman, what's up? Thanks for the share. All right, if you're wrestling around, plus you usually have a shield on your hand or something too. You can grab somebody this way. You pretend it can't be a blade, but pretend this is an axe, and this is the axe handle, right? You can grab someone like this, you know, like you don't even have to use your hand. Like this is a good grip right here. You get the axe behind your head, and then you grab it here, you know. So now you got a good grip on them like that. Like so, you can use your handles to help you grapple. I like cold weather, but without the wind. Oh, who did that? Greeting Heart, Woodland. What's up, Rough Killer? Oh my God, it's been a while. Yeah, Bob has had surgery. Bob's coming apart. We're getting some. Bob is getting fixed again. Rough Killer, what's up? How's it been? So you can also grab on. It's actually not as slippery as you think. A lot of times armor gets stuck together. There's nothing like sometimes like your metal pieces get stuck together. You know, when we were out live streaming a lot. Nice. I hope it's better. Rough. You know, when I was live streaming, what was it, Saturday or Friday? when it was super packed. Do y'all remember how many people I was getting stuck on? We were like in the crowd of people, and everyone was getting stuck in my armor. It was actually super annoying. It was so packed when we were out, like people walking by. The one girl's underwear strap got stuck on it. I don't know. You would have had to be here to see it. But she was walking by, got stuck on my the clip from my belt, and it was like pulling out the part of one of the little spaghetti string things. Oh, the club was good. Frogmouth helms they serve a purpose for jousting. You know, they'd be horrible for fighting on foot. Y'all too, Reggae. Hey, thanks for coming by. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. It's a short one today. The club was pretty good. I went out 5 times. We're gonna be off for 20 some days. I'm not gonna be wearing this armor up in the club. Maybe once. But Halloween's over. Now it'll be weird. You know, for 2 weeks leading up to Halloween, it's not weird. But after Halloween, I don't think we're gonna go to the club in armor. We'll go out in armor. So actually, thanks for the likes. I'm gonna have to stock up on groceries. So maybe Wednesday night we'll go out in armor. Oh my god, it was so much fun. Catman, thanks for the like. Yeah, oh yeah. Hunting season's great. Hey, do you know, like out here, we used to get off school the first Monday for hunting. I haven't gone hunting for a long time. I should. Actually, maybe I will. I got all this time coming off. Salmon, thanks for the roses. The live stream fuel, as it's called. I have, here, just between all of us, I have no goals on here anymore, right? I took Woodland's suggestion. Woodland, I was saying this, but now you're here, I'll talk about it again. I had no uploads for 4 days. I even took a whole 24 hours off. Is this helping the likes? No. This app just doesn't like us. So we're gonna have a whole lot of different content. We're gonna have the morning show, like for like 15 days in a row. Every morning show. Then armor. We're gonna have to do longsword and armor. That would be great. About what you're saying about the deer in full armor and a sword. Ah, man. Oh, you deleted them? See, the agencies don't help with that, do they? Oh my god. Well, here, whenever I upload a sword video. Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. Did you add a disclaimer? Let me ask you if you added a disclaimer. Jimmy Moore. What's up, Jimmy? Jimmy, thank you. Oh, man. Much appreciated. Jimmy, too nice. Tell you what, thank you for that. Man, it's a lot. No. I appreciate it. Guess what? We're going to do the morning show idea, right? We're going to have topics to talk about. Well, yeah, I mean, everybody might, but at the same time that, Chelsea, did you change your name to like, oh, the checkered flag? I thought that was an Asian symbol. It's a flag. I was like, what is that? Oh, man. Very kind of you, by the way. Fighting topics. Nope. The talk show. Yes, in a way. We'd end up talking about, but I'm going to talk about stuff. One of the best ones is why I think the downfall of TikTok. We're going to talk about how to live stress-free. We'll talk about, like diet. Y'all know that they're going to change the food pyramid. The daily recommendations are going to, they're going to get rid of the restrictions on saturated fat. It's going to be different topics every day. We'll talk about Boo Hurt morning show too. But the talk show is to be just I sit at a desk and we talk about other stuff just so the app kind of gets friendly with us. There's a whole disclaimer. Well, then I'll talk to you about it tonight. It's easier to type. It's easier to talk, actually. You need to put a disclaimer, but I'll type it out. Rough Killa, you do you ever get flagged on yours? Your sword videos? Because you got a sharp that you're swinging around too. Building a shed for your mom to start in business. That's awesome. To work from home, you're saying. Like it's going to be the cat man. You're going to say the shed is going to be the headquarters for it, like at home. Yeah, I'm working tonight. I'm working tomorrow night. So starting like Thursday morning. Weekdays, we're going to have a weekday morning show. Probably like 7, 8 o'clock. If I can wake up on time, we'll start the day off. And every day around noon, I think, we're going to have to do armor workouts. I got to fight Sunday. I have to be ready. I have time off, not doing anything, not going anywhere, unless there's one trip. There's one trip I'd take. Yo, Cowboy, you too. If we're lucky, so my last fight, I live streamed the whole thing, which is great. That was one great thing. So my last sword fighting thing, I live streamed the whole event. I got second place. So I guess it would be like cheering on in person. What I'll probably do is see, I don't know if I can get a mic to work with this or not. But I need to get it so that if I had microphone input, I could actually put it inside my helmet and be able to talk, while I'm live streaming. It'll just make it so much better. But I live streamed my last fight. I got second place at it. Talon, if you're there, I'm just saying hi. If you're busy, don't feel like you gotta chat or nothing. I just saw Talon's icon earlier, I think. So Woodland, when you're uploading a video, well, Ramsey, it's an armor, right? Do we know that? This is fighting an armor. Wait, you have a Model T? My dad has a Trabani, and he's driving to DC this weekend. They have it's an old German car. He's driving a Trabani down to DC, or he's towing it down there for the anniversary of the Berlin Wall. And they just bring all these German cars. He has it's like this little German military car. It's made out of plastic. It burns like the smoke's black. It's a league. Yeah, if you look up yo, thanks for the rose. Ramsey, if you look up Armored Combat or Boo Hurt, that's the start. Yeah, tape it to the chest. That's what I want to do with this other phone at some point, is have a harness so I can actually just have. Then I can read chat. I can talk. I can read chat. I don't have to ever take it out of the armor. So Woodland, here, just so I don't forget. If you're uploading a sword video, right, the app hates them. So a lot of times if you type in, and it's not every time, but sometimes it helps if you type in the bottom like professional swords person or trained professional, and then after that you write do not attempt at home or do not attempt, stuff like that. The app likes to make sure that it has a disclaimer. Sometimes it helps. A lot of times it doesn't. Y'all, do you know I uploaded that video of me talking to that girl who's roasting me on my live stream, and it muted the audio. I went 4 days without an upload. My first upload. Yeah, and you have to type it in the app, not in the editor. Like, you have to upload it to this app and write the disclaimer. Yeah, there's different things like I'll show you. I'm sure you probably have noticed on my videos sometimes at the end it'll say like I even spell it wrong on purpose. I'm like professional sword person. No, no, they just told me they didn't even tell me what it was for. It said the audio was. Uh, I have no idea. So I re-edited a different one. I think I don't know. Was she like making fun of me or something? But she was swearing. It could have been she. You know. So you weren't there when I was talking to her. I don't think with the girl who stomped on my foot. Like I was talking to her for like 5 minutes. No, okay, because she was like, "Oh my god," and we're talking. Because she was like making fun of me. We're sitting there talking. You can watch as we slowly. You can watch her body language slowly turn. By the end, you know, our feet were kind of apart, but by the end, she was facing me, and she was like a lot closer. Her feet were a lot closer by the end. You know, despite just being roasted, we did get to the point where we were about like this far away, like talking, you know, and I had the phone aiming down at our feet because I didn't ask, like, you want to be on the, I usually say, like, you want to be on the live if it's going to be like an interview. You can slowly see, despite being her just roasting me the whole time, how slowly we were coming together. She has that little duck stance, you know, whatever you call it, or your feet point together when you're wearing like shoes or boots with heels on them. I think that's a hot posture. But anyway, you can even see at the end she's kind of like moving around. But she might have said something that the app didn't like. Pigeon. Oh, is that pigeon foot? Yeah, pigeon toed. So yeah, she's just making fun of me, and then so chat, right? Because I was streaming the whole time. I was like, well, I go out and it's like, you know, the live stream. She's like, you're live streaming right now? I was like, yeah. And she's like, oh my god. She's like, F you. Like, she's like, oh my god, everyone's gonna know who I am. I'm like, that I'm not even recording you. She's like, everybody's gonna know who I am. But anyway, so now after she saw that, maybe it was the F word she said. I don't know. You get banned for one F word, and that is shown to the chat. And then they started roasting her, which was great. Chat fired back. They're making fun of her. But it's funny though. Like she wasn't saying F you like bad. She's like, oh my god. She's like, you're so. She's like, that's so embarrassing that you do that. She's like, you that you do that in armor. It was good. It was a good interaction. I don't know. So one of us said something. I'm gonna try and upload it again tomorrow, or maybe like later in the week. I'll upload it later in the week. I'll share it with you if you want to check it out. Maybe it was me. Like, no, I don't know. Because she was talking about the armor, and I showed her like the axe dent in my cod piece. It's like, get your piece out of here, ha. Maybe it was the piece thing. I don't know. But I redid it. I re-edited it with every word that could maybe be misunderstood or found offensive. So, well, I will see how it goes. I'll upload it later in the week. Thanks to the 5 of us, including me, that are here. I no longer have issues with this app not getting me out there. It's just us, and that's fine. But this week we are going to try some other things. We are going to have the talk show. Anyone have any topics to talk about? Let me know. I'm talking about my point of view on stuff. Yeah. It was an axe. Well, if you don't, Sunday I was just actually too busy to go live, but yeah, I never skip it. Except, you know, like Sunday was just busy. But yeah, this app just doesn't like us. I guess. Yeah, or an X with an axe. Wait, now we're talking about don't post daily. That's what I did. I took 4 days off from posting to not post daily. So now we should post daily. Or am I misunderstanding? I just took I had 4 days off, no uploads, only live streams. It didn't make a difference. Well, I tried it either way, so we know. Didn't make a difference. I'm on a. Oh yeah. I mean, we should have a diet talk day, bro. I just started a 40-hour fast. I gotta lose weight. I just started weighing in at 190 again. So this is the start of it. I was waiting until after Halloween to start the diet again anyway. I like the way that, so the thing I like about this hoodie is how the hood kind of falls. It's kind of loose. I have no clue who that Duncan person is on there, but nice. Heck yeah. Alexis, what up? We're going to have yo, what's up? How's it going? Guess what? I'm feeling sick. I gotta call off work tonight. I gotta call him. I gotta call him in about 15 minutes. I'm not coming in tonight. I'm feeling sick. I'm just kidding. It is King Arthur. The Blackbeard version of King Arthur. Oh my God, Mr. Perfect, how did it happen? What now? What's up? Yep, I'm going to work. Don't worry, I'm going to work. I have to go to work. In about... I'll be working in an hour from now. I'll be working. Clocked in and working. Yo. Whoops. Oh, I forgot to tell everybody. I called off today. No, I'm just kidding. I'll be there. Right? Alexis? I have a pumpkin I saved for Evelyn to cut with the sword at some point. You sent me a gift? What, are you talking about on here? I missed something? Oh no! Oh no! Why did you buy me something in IRL? Oh man. Well. Thanks. I guess we'll have to see what it is. Watch it be some kind of like. All right. We'll see what it is. Plug in 2 extension cords together. Wait. So how did? Wait. All right. You were. Plug 2 extension cords together to charge your phone. I'm trying to think of how does that shock you though? I one time thought that a cord in the house. I was working on something in the house, and I totally didn't realize it's still plugged in, and I cut it with a tool. Man, I got lit up. He accidentally bought me a whole set of armor. You know, there's a helmet graveyard in the backyard where my daughter and I would wreck helmets that we got from buying things. I gotta watch what I'm talking about. Start talking about the word buying. The app will tune in. What is that? What are they? They're just waiting to hear you say you bought it somewhere else. No, actually, they're fencing gloves. They look just like welding gloves, but these are actually they're made for, excuse me, sword fighting. It could be a total welding glove patent. They could have just copied it, you know. It looked just like welding gloves. Nope, nobody ever has to buy me anything. The thing about that, I always feel... I have a every time, even when someone new drops like a rose, I still have I feel a little bit of a guilt or something. That's something I'll probably never get over. I'm always like, I don't know, like I can take a compliment, you know what I mean? But what Moss is Moss here? But when it comes to stuff like when people are dropping like Taylor, good example, like dropped to that universe. I'm just like, bro, like I don't even the recent one, if you're here, I had the whole discussion. I was like, I don't even know what to do. I feel not guilty, but just for anything, someone to just come by and drop something. I'm just hitting Bob with a sword. Hello, Moss. What's up? Huh. Well, either way, I'm glad you're okay. Because electricity, like it is no joke, like Woodland was saying. You're getting back to Boo Hurt, you wonder, Bob has a lot of work cut out for himself. We're off till the 21st. I'm doing nothing but training. I'm gonna become a freaking machine. I got to get ready for February. South Carolina Carnage. It's going to start this week. I think the best thing to get for armor is a helmet and gauntlets. Because the thing is, you want your helmet. Helmets are expensive, right? Yo, Spooning, what up? Right? Helmets are expensive. I'm just making sure the app's counting. We're on 1,444. The problem is, so if you're gonna be able to fight, like, and maybe find some loner armor. Oh, well, thanks for coming by from the share. So this is basically what it is, right? I'm on day 141 in less than a year, I want to have 1 million hits. This is for everybody that's new. All right, 1 million hits in a year. We're on day 141, and we're hitting our friend Bob. And Sunday, have an actual sword fight. And this is kind of what I do in between them. And thanks for the follow, Spinning. And I will actually be, if I can, I will live stream my fight. But the thing, so whenever you're getting back to buying armor, definitely, because a lot of teams or places can have loner armor. Or if anyone comes by is like, man, you can use my brig or something, just to have a helmet, because the helmet is the most important thing to fit, probably. I would get helmet, and then if you had to pick next, helmet, then hands, because that's probably your other big purchase besides the armor, because then you can always just find, if you have a helmet that fits properly and that you like, and hands, the gauntlets you want. Everything else will fall into place later. But that way, if you ever borrow someone's gear, at least those are two things you want to have that fit perfect. You know what I mean? Sparky got sparked. Yeah. I've been electrocuted by AC current once. It was horrible. My whole left arm was numb. Felt like it got blown off. I had a roommate in college who got hit by lightning twice. The one time it came out his eye or something happened. His whole face is like, it wrecked, man. I don't know how it would come out his eye. Maybe it entered his eye because it exited somewhere, right? From his foot, probably. Oh, is DC worse? I thought AC was worse. You know what we used to do? Oh! Spooning, thank you for the rose. The worst thing that we used to do with DC current growing up, we used to get capacitors. Like growing up, I was like an electric. Like for my age, like 8 years old, I was probably the most. At 8 years old, I bet you I was probably in the top 1% of people knowledgeable about like computer programming. That's all I did. my free time. I had books. I programmed computers when I was for years, and then I think I was like 13 or 14, and I decided to go ride bikes outside with my friends, and I forgot it all. I never looked back, but I was like a computer genius. I used to even be able to read you off a resistor what all the bands meant, the different colors. And I had it memorized, all this shit. I should have stuck with it. I'd have been probably I'd probably been inventing AI. But anyway, I didn't. I rather would do like physical stuff like ride bikes. Brain not fun. Ride a bike fun. So the thing is, why is I talking about that? Oh yeah. So I used to get these. I don't even remember what we would get them out of. We get out of electronic parts, and I look and find these big ass capacitors, and then if you ran a wire to it or you solder a wire onto it, and the other side, you could like melt pennies with the spark. You get like an alligator clip or something put on one side, and then you take the other end and you set on a penny out. You charge that capacitor up, and they would like blow like a hole in a penny. So I can imagine DC would be bad, but I thought it'd be worse to get. I thought it could be worse to get zapped by AC. Yo, what's up this day? We're gonna have 2 weeks of straight live streaming. I'm just waking up, turning it on. 2 weeks. I'll try not to conflict with everybody. But that's what I do. Why not? Training, man. I'm gonna try and do my cardio outside. We're gonna get in shape. I'm already in shape. We're gonna stay in shape. We'll have a great time. And nobody feel like you gotta come spend all that time with me. Just so you know, I'm gonna be online probably longer than anybody. and for no, it'll just be how it is. We're not gonna get popular. We're just gonna be doing our thing though. Lots of hits on Bob. Lots of exercise. If anyone wants to drop in at any time, feel free to do so. Wowie, what up? Same guys. Yeah, right. We've had some long live streams. That's for sure. I'm not going anywhere except for I have to drop these car parts off to Chris tonight. I have 2 Paul McCartney concerts to go to in these 2 weeks also. So we're gonna have to see how things go. But one of them's in Ohio, and I gotta get the students car parts. I have 3 boxes of car parts for free. I'm giving them. Soft Kit, what up? I'm just making sure the app's still counting. We're on 1700. I got 12 minutes. Yeah, I was going through the one day in the live stream in the garage. Were you here for that? It wasn't that long ago. He has a Grand Dam. I used to have a Grand Dam that I supercharged back in the day, and I have a lot of things like an alternator, like a whole suspension kit. But he has a Grand Dam, and I'm just giving them to him for free. I'll never sell it. I'll never sell those parts. You know what I mean? Tempered. What's up, Tempered? How's it going tonight? Oh, I owe you 100. This is for you. Right now. Whoa! For the heart me. Alright, let's go. There's an uppercut. Catch up and chat right after this. All right, that's got to be about 100 for a heart me set. You are probably F. What's up? What's up, Jimmy? What did I miss? Anything? Oh, right. Yeah, that live stream where inventory. I was making an inventory, taking inventory, whatever, the car parts. I need to drop them off, though. Like, I have all this time off. Oh. So, if you want to see, this is what it is. The dummy right here, right? Dummy. Oops. I missed that. I missed replying. There's a text message I want to reply to. I hate when I miss replying to certain people, but I missed it. So I'll have to reply later. This is what we do. This is our friend Bob. I had such a bad Halloween. Despite looking happy, man, that Halloween I was out, I was actually like, underlying super bad mood, because that's the first time my daughter we haven't done anything on Halloween. Yo, Riley, whoa, it's been a while. How you been? Doing all right. Hope you've been doing all right. See, like the Halloween show, I was actually I was just not in a good mood at all. My daughter wanted to stay at her mom's and pass out candy instead of going out. I thought we had plans. I remember we were hanging out together. I'm telling you, like that made up my night. I remember exactly when we were talking. We were both having a bad Halloween. She had a nice time, and that's what counts. She didn't have a bad time, but I thought we were gonna do something, you know. This is what's driving me crazy. I'm never gonna tell her look, stay over. Like, it's up to her. I'll throw her some shade, I'm not gonna be working again next weekend. Like, I don't know why I don't want to stay over. It's like, I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but it's gonna be like, I don't have a whole lot of time during the week I'm seeing for school. But now she's doing other stuff. The thing that sucks, I was talking to this fucking what do you call him, an esthetician doctor, the one that does the plastic surgery shit and gives the Botox shots, and because y'all know I'm into that shit, and the whole reason I blew her off because she was mad because I didn't have time, and I was like, because I was telling her, I apparently have because weekends my daughter's usually here. I was like, during the week, because she usually works during the week. She's a doctor, whatever. She's busy doing whatever, giving women Botox. I don't know. I just like the look. I've been brainwashed by it. Is why. That's why. I used to barroom dance forever. So my head's rewired. Look at my exes that come through. They do on the chat, which is kind of funny. But it's so that's not the only thing. I've dated totally normal, unenhanced is totally fine. I'm just saying, but my brain just goes overdrive. But anyway, not important. So now I was like, look, I never have weekends free. You know what happens? I have every freaking weekend free because my daughter wants to go do other stuff, go with her friends, and I had to, I already deleted her number. So I kicked myself in the butt for that. I'm like, shit. But wouldn't you know, I got talking all this shit. Oh yeah, I'm always busy. Now my daughter isn't, even I had the whole Halloween weekend. I could have been out with We're such a good match. But I'm brainwashed by that because of, yo, Riley. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I'm going to work in a little bit. And Riley, since you've been here too, I also have a counter on the back. Whoops. See, now I don't have to physically count. See, that's the countdown. There's the number, 1,948. Now I can just talk and drive everybody crazy with me just talking all day long. And I don't even need to count. Then we write down at the end, Riley, we've upgraded. Oh, wait. Remember I recorded... Yeah, and I didn't even know she was there. I got mad at her because the reason I got mad because she said, you only stopped recording because I told you to. That's what set me off. So I saw somebody, we're doing our bar live streams in Armor, and this girl, because I was like, oh, man down, I kind of looked, and I zoomed in, and I was like, we won't record that. And then when I was recording something else, and this girl's like yelling at me, Don't take pictures of my friend. I was like, I'm not. I was like, I think I said I saw that and I didn't want to record that. I was like, I'm not. She's like, yeah, you are. I was like, I'm not. I was like, I'm aiming across the street. I don't remember what the conversation was like. And she's like, you were taking pictures. The thing is, she said, you only stopped because I told you to. And that's why I was like, no. I was like, I did before you. I was like, I stopped before you did. Like, I don't care. And she was like, still good on. That's when I flicked her off on the camera. And I was like, F you, you MFer. I was arguing with that girl. I forgot about that. I didn't, like, quit harassing me about it. Stupid ass. Anyway, that was like... It does. I can't believe it actually works so good. It's about 98% accurate. Right. Yeah. But I usually don't. If people get hurt, I had probably one of the most... There's the counter. It'll go ding, ding, ding. That's been an hour since it started. Right. Public place. I can if I want. But I don't want to record that. Do you remember the guy who passed out on the live stream the night before? I didn't record him. I would just zoomed in. And I was like, man down from far away where you can't tell who it is. That guy was so... he would have been a great clip. But I'm not going to record that shit. I don't record people getting hurt. I even know that for my boo hurt stuff. If I'm in a tournament and somebody's down, I don't focus. I don't even aim at it. I don't think that's right. But the thing that when she said, you only stopped because I said so, that's when I got mad. Because I was already... like 5-6 comments back and forth with this girl. Like, I didn't even know she existed, and she's like, you only stopped, but that's not. I was like, no. I was like, actually, no. I was like, I aimed away first, but that's fine. And then she said something again about it. That's when I was just sick of it. Like, get out of here. Go do something. Go help your friend. If that's your friend, why are you leaving? I should have said that. And I was like, giving her the middle finger on the camera. That was kind of funny. And I was like, F you, you effing mother effer. It's great content, right? Yeah, she was not. Yeah, right. Working on a song for what the word? Oh, you're making a song. Yeah, I know what you mean. Right. Yeah. My proof, and it doesn't even exist. Like, I don't upload the bar things to anywhere. That is just a memory. Oh, what was that? Riley. Oh, man. Hey, Rod, that was like the battle boxing gloves. Riley, thanks. Guess what? Just so you know, too, because it's been a while. And I'm not encouraging gifts because I know you've been here before. But look, since you've been here, these spotlights are from... This is TikTok money. This helps. This is why... Woodland, this is why this white shirt looks so much better on me. Because of the lighting. That's TikTok money. The TikTok money is the counter. He has an outfit that I haven't put back on him. I actually spent a good bit of money on the live to improve it. Riley, it's been a long time. And I try and keep him off the screen, by the way, too, because this app hates me. Yeah, heck yeah. The next thing I'm probably gonna get lights with batteries because sometimes I'll take Bob on tour. We're gonna take Bob on tour this week too. We'll take him to all different places. But let me make sure that sometimes the app pauses. All right, we're almost on 2,000. We probably won't hit the goal of the day, but we'll get close. There's the church bells. Yeah, heck yeah. I want to get the battery-powered lights because sometimes I'll go out like in Pittsburgh at night. Kat, yo, what's up? How's it going? Thank you for that. I want to have portable lights like on batteries. So that'll probably be the next thing. I'm not going to worry about it yet, but maybe in a week or two. Yo, thanks for the heart me. I owe you 100. Kat, the gag order. Yep, I owe you 100 right now. The gag order means I've got to stop talking and hit the dummy. Just think, everybody, you're gonna see all the crap, all the horribly boring stuff I eat if I'm live streaming like 12 hours a day next week. This week, actually. That's kind of crazy. When I started, it was light out. It's dark already. All right, Kat, that's for you. 100 for the heart me. Oh, thanks for the lights. I didn't bring a water out here. It's fine. I gotta go inside in a minute anyway. Oh, you know, yo, Steve. No, I didn't hear about China's warning. Uh-oh. I don't even... It's got to be about tariffs, or it's got to be about that island. I don't want to say the name, because Redneck, what up? I want to say the name of the island, because that's probably a hot topic. Yo, it is. I was just saying, I started out, it was light in an hour. Yeah, it's dark. Oh, the moon's getting full. We'll zoom in on the moon before we go. We got about 10 minutes, and I got to get off of here. What's up? Charles is back. Yo! Yeah. So is it not light? Is it darker here? But, yeah, I mean, those are lights in a house. That's not like light poking through the trees or something. Huh. The sun is... That's so... Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, the moon is out. That's awesome about writing a song. I don't know how to write songs. No clue. Oh, I gotta... Yeah, what's it matter if Bob's on the screen or not? But, it's perfect. It's good, though, if you're there. And it's good we're having a Halloween, because I was in a bad mood. Our whole conversation was just uplifting. No, we were in the same boat. I was in that crowd of people, but alone. But when you live stream, you gotta have... I can't live stream, like, looking depressed, you know. I gotta put on a happy face, like, hey everybody, we're back in the South Side, we're gonna go in armor, go out in armor. But inside I'm like, ugh. Do you know what I mean? Bob is a true warrior. That's just how it was. I'm glad we connected that night. It was good hanging out. Yeah, I felt. Yeah, and it helped that you were here. And that's how we made it through. We made it through. I ended the live stream a little early, though. I went home because I had to go to bed because I did have to pick her up in the morning. Yo, what's good, Frosty? Yeah. Do you remember I spent all that time to get through to the front, what I thought was the front of the dance floor, only to learn that there were steps there the whole time. I could just take it up to get to that side. Do you remember that? Do you remember me that I was talking to that really tall girl? Just had to have a boyfriend. Remember, I guessed her cutoff, everybody. It goes to show you, she was probably like 6'4", 6'5". She was wearing that real tight orange outfit, and I was talking to her. Remember, because I was like, "What's your?" I was like, "Tell me, what's your minimum?" I was like, "I bet it's like 6'2". And she's like, "What are you talking about?" You're tall. I was like, "Look at my helmet." I was like, it gives me I think I was saying like, gives me a couple inches advantage. So kind of like you think I'm taller than I am, but I'm only like 6 foot. I was like, "What's your cutoff?" I was like, I bet 6'2". She's like, "What?" I was like, "You wouldn't date a guy under like what height?" He's like, "Oh yeah." She's like, 6'2". She's like, "My boyfriend's 6'2". I was like, "I knew it." She had to be 6'4", 6'5". Yeah, she was cool. She was with the other girl. She had to be 6'4". Oh, there's the puzzle piece. It's a dog. I'm going to take a screenshot of this one to send to What the World because it's actually a cool picture. We got 10 minutes at the most, and I got to get off here. People from work are going to start coming in the chat and be like, "What are you doing?" I failed the puzzle piece challenge. Yeah, I think the girl in armor, I think that those two women were together, so I didn't try to make any headway with that. Yeah, you remember? The girl that was she had to be 6'4", 6'5". She was up to here. Because I was looking, I'm 6 foot, I was looking up to her. And I was saying, like, my helmet makes me look taller. I was like, I'm only 6 foot under this. Yeah, she was. That was cool. I might not use those words exactly, but I was trying to get, I knew there's a cutoff. I'm telling you, I am a black pill theory guy. Women don't, right? No offense. I'm not talking about this to be offensive. Women look for 6 foot or taller. The six rules. 6 inches, 6 inches, 6 figures. You know what I'm talking about. Everything. The rule of 6s. It is. And I knew because she was so tall, I was like, there's no way. She's got such a small percentage of dudes to pick out of. That are like, that would be her height or taller, without them having a medical problem, right? So I knew she had to date people a little bit shorter, and there's no way. Y'all, if Gracie comes in chat here, ask her. She's like my height. Yeah, 6 foot, 6 pack. That's it, 6 pack. 6 foot 6 inches, 6 pack, 6 figures. And because we were talking, because I think Maddie was saying his son's like 5'4". Because I felt kind of bad, but that's what I'm saying. No offense, but that's what they look for. I'm a total black pill theory guy. That's how I don't understand how I connect with some of these girls on first impressions. Because I'm a 5. I mean a 5. Face wise. Yeah, see, and there's always going to be exception. I'm sure that you don't mind a 6-figure job, but I'm sure that you'd be fine, Woodland. I just know a lot of us in here wouldn't care about the 6 figures, the 6-pack versus other things. I think that's definitely a personal thing, personal preference. But as far as it goes, the height, I'm telling you, it's a game changer. If you're the shorter you are, the harder it's going to be. Sorry for coughing. I don't even know if I can say the word on here without getting in trouble. So, all right, I'm gonna emphasize the words I'm trying to say. I walked in to the place where they had a cell, and I opened the door to go in the cell. People like that. Without being one of them, I'm total black pill. The thing is, they say the black pill theory attracts a lot of those in guys. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not one of them, but I totally believe the whole black pill theory. Search it if you want to. It's a topic. They banned it from YouTube. I actually used to make. I had a couple videos about it. I ended up deleting them because YouTube changed it, and I don't want to get in trouble. Well, I am 6 foot exactly, so I just barely slide into that category. But I'm telling you what, like that's and she, I guess it's 6'2". I knew she had to have 6'2". And of course she had a boyfriend. I tell you what, if she didn't say my boyfriend 6'2", I'd have been all up. I would have been all on that, on the live. That'd have been who I'd have been trying to get that night. Hey, so I met someone who's a model, and I think she has the eyes. She sent. I have a picture of her with the eyes. Y'all know the eyes, right? Everyone's telling me lately you can see the eyes. Yeah, Salmon. About the boots. She's still models. She's actually she's got a show coming up. But so it doesn't totally click with me though. So she has those eyes though, I think, right? We had the whole eyes discussion on here. But you know what? Being 6'2" in boots is better than just capping out at 6 in boots. If you know what I mean. We got 5 minutes, and then I definitely have to get going. Like, I have to be at work. I'm surprised no one from work is in chat. Horchata. Oh, hey, definitely. Hey, do y'all know Horchata that comes in here? I actually blocked Horchata. Deep fake. What's up? Because Horchata didn't listen to the rules. Getting chat worked up from the last live stream. I just muted him, but then I went and I banned him totally. The guy, Horchata is great, by the way. 6'5" in boots. Yeah, what up? You just reminded me, though, there's a guy named Horchata. I love Horchata, but he'd come by. I told him the rules. I was like, you get one comment about the thing that he was talking about, and then he made another one. Like later, like just a minute later, and I was like, see, but I just banned it because he just comes by. The stuff he says ends up causing drama in chat, so I don't want to. I just, you know. Anyway, thanks. I try to be. I have to be awake for another whole 12 hours, 13 hours. Everybody, I gotta be at work. I'm surprised no one from work is tuning in. Paladin, what about not so Mr. Paladin? I don't know. He comes by, right? So here's the thing. Like, I don't care if someone like, do you remember the first time he came by? He came by when we were live streaming the night that the guy headbutted me. He'd been here before, but the night that the guy headbutted me, he had some political comments. I was like, that's good. I was like, keep it at that. I was like, anybody in chat can respond. I was like, I don't care. You get one reply. Everyone can make one political reply. I was like, no fighting. So he came back the other night, and he started talking stuff. Never make it. Trucker, I'll never make what? Oh, no. Trucker number one, I'll never make it what? Trucker has 90 followers. He's following more people than are following him. He yells everything that I say because he lacks impulse control, and it's a frontal cerebral cortex. Actually, if you lacked a frontal cerebral cortex, you probably would not be here to be able to type, you dumb shit. So for one, I get what you're saying now, because that means that you got that's what would cause you to yell about everything. So Trucker, we'll start with the most generic thing, Trucker. But that didn't keep me from making it with your mom last night. And the second thing, Trucker, is you're fucking nobody. Talk about me making it, and you're a piece of shit. But anyways, back to the more important stuff. Oh. When people need to be more specific. Well, anyway, yeah, we're going to make it to 100, so fuck it. Either way, if you're talking about me, I thought I was talking about making it on TikTok. We already had that discussion. I don't care about that. Not that it's any better. I got 17,000 followers. There's 11 of us here. He's actually right. Trucker, you're right. Actually, I take it back. Trucker's correct. We're not going to make it. I'll make the 1 million hits. talk about being I got a minute. Talk about having skewed numbers. I have 17,000 followers, 11 of us, and I'm here talking about like, oh, you're only yeah. All right, he's right. I'm sorry. All right, I have to get to work, so let's do this. Let's get the total number for today. Oh, wait. My daughter's school just sent me a text about her lunch account. And I have boogers, everybody. See, I told you that in another live stream. It's cold out. 2,501 hits is what we got today. The dumb thing is people come by and then they never reply because they don't even stick around to hear my retaliation. They don't even stick around for my retort. They just pop in and say something and leave. Sorry about that. It's stuck. It's actually one of my. That's gross. So we'll aim it this way. One of my mustache hairs has curled up inside and is dragging out a string of booger. But that's me, everybody. And I'm sorry, I missed a lot of stuff in chat at the end. But if I don't get off here and get to work, I'm going to get in trouble. So if you want to come back to see more boogers, don't forget to follow. And starting Thursday, we're going to be live streaming like every day, like almost all day. Because why not? All right, I got to get dressed. We don't want to watch that part. So I'll see y'all later. Thanks for tuning in. Have fun. Be safe. See you soon. Much love. Oh, Steve with the See Ya sticker. Nice. Thanks. Oh. There we go. Gotta fluff this up a little bit. All right. Thanks for tuning in, everybody, though. I super appreciate it. All 11 of us. All right. See y'all.